Was there meant to be another pipe connecting here?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Ah, okay.
And technically, I should disconnect these other two because I actually don't want oil flowing
There.
to the refineries yet.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, because I don't want them actually like doing anything yet. I mean, I don't
Drum.
have the recipe set anyway, but that's neither here nor there because I need to make sure that the bottom's all connected into here.
And are you keeping the oil within the pipes or are you flushing it out? You might as well just keep it in
I mean,
there.
I'll keep what's there in there right now, but I just don't want to set anything else up on those refineries yet. Okay, because I think this line. Okay, so it looks like the outputs for this are done. I did do those when I was on last, so it looks like all these are hooked up. Yeah. Okay, good. So all the outputs are done. Okay, so I just need to put an awesome sink at the end of this.
You know, when it, you know.
What?
Just so you not, yeah, you won't be able to feed into that other one, will you? Because it'll.
I don't have the throughput.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So yeah, it has to be separate ones. Because we're getting like 380 per line of polymer resin, and the MK4 belts only support 480. So no, that's still doesn't line up, huh? Okay. So let's do it like this so we can better line this up. Yeah, so you actually do go over a little bit. All right, whatever, it's fine. Dare to be different. Cool. So now I'll connect in that line. Cool. Cool. And then, yeah, so I think that'll get all the pipeline in for the next array. And we don't have fuel generators, obviously, but that doesn't matter. I mean, I did get a little bit fancy. You know, I put in some catwalks and stuff in between the refineries, and back at the end here, I got some catwalks going up over.
Oh yeah.
Pipelines and stuff, which makes me happy. I like this. Okay, so the second row looks like everything is hooked up there. I think everybody goes in there. All right. Well, let's. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. They're not. Yeah, nobody's plugged into power. That's that. Yeah, that's the part I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get everybody plugged in.
That would help.
Yeah, it might. Whoops. What goes between these two? Why am I not seeing the? Oh, that's annoying. I noticed that before. What?
There's the power for this is at the front.
Is it?
Yes.
Shouldn't be.
I'm
No, there's not power lines in the front. What are you talking about?
Are you sure?
You're looking at the wrong.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm looking at these right here.
Yeah, them ones.
Yeah. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, just I don't know. When you seem to click to cable them in, the power thing's at the front of the refinery, not the back of it.
Oh, are they? So I got the power poles in the back on the other ones.
Yeah, but the actual power doohickey
Oh yeah, they are.
connection point is right at the front of the bloody
Yeah, you're right.
refinery for
You're
some
right.
bloody reason.
Yeah, I didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So you have to get just, you just have to clip them through and
Yeah, because like I'd rather have it consistent. And
But they are on all of them, because even on this one, it's
no, well, that's what I mean. On the second, I wanted the second bank consistent to the first bank. Is what I'm saying. So like, I agree that the power pole should be in the front, but I can't change the ones that are already there. I mean, technically I could, but I just
no point.
I'd rather not. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why if you couldn't find where your thing was, it's because it's right.
No, that wasn't what I was looking for.
Ah.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with what I was looking for. It's just I noticed if you're putting down a power pole by itself,
yeah, it doesn't give you the
you'll see the white box outline of the machines.
Hmm.
But if I drag off a power line,
yeah,
which allows me to place a power pole, I don't see the white outline of the machine.
Yeah, we should. Oh, okay.
Which I'm using as a reference to where to place them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of annoying.
I thought it was because I was just pairing the machines at the same time, but it actually isn't. Either way.
No. Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. Yeah. It's just the way that works. Because I want to place these power poles like right in between where those machines are.
Yeah.
And using the white box gives me a good reference.
Well, I won't paint them. I won't paint the pipes yet because you're not finished with the pipes yet. I'll wait until you've finished with the pipes to paint them. Really should go back over to the main base as well, so I'm going to check out brains with well. Because I think you can only you can get about 1,000 something.
Now with the double summer sloops, I mean, should be final tally should be 2,000.
Yeah.
But obviously there's going to be a little bit of a hiccup there because of the way the parts end up in the machine. So when it gets to the tail end, there's probably going to be a mismatch of parts in one machine versus another machine. So it's not going to be very well balanced because we're just using a manifold method.
Yeah.
And not properly balancing our machines. Oh goodness.
But the problem is if we do that, I know we're upsetting people by doing the manifold method. It's like, well, yeah, but we've always done the manifold method.
Most people do the manifold method. Like outside of these frickin' narcissists that frickin', well, narcissist is the wrong term. What I meant is masochists that that are sitting there trying to load balance all their frickin' machines. Because obviously I spend a bunch of time on Reddit looking up various things about Satisfactory, and you look at anybody on Reddit sharing pictures or whatever, everybody's talking about manifolds.
Yeah.
Nobody's sitting there talking about load balancers, except for a few butthurt nerds that are whining about how blah blah blah.
Yeah, but it's like,
nobody gives a shit about.
Which is the easiest method to do? Manifold or load balance? Manifold. That's why it's the popular choice.
Right. And manifold makes a lot of sense for this game. I can understand if you're coming from Factorio and you're just like, well, you got to load balance it. Yeah, you're playing the wrong game, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to do load balancing, you totally can in Satisfactory. It's definitely a thing that you can do. It's possible to do. There's just not a lot of incentive to do. In Factorio, load balancing makes a lot of sense because you're dealing with like multiple lines of stuff and balancing
Oh,
between
yeah.
lines. There's a lot of reasons why load balancing is a must when it comes to Factorio. This game is not Factorio.
Well, what about DSP?
DSP you can kind of deal with manifolds too.
Yeah, that's a game I really need to get back into.
Yeah, I really want to get back into that game, and I've tried recently, and I've been struggling to get into it. But I definitely want to do another playthrough on that game. And it's one of those ones that like Satisfactory, like once you get into it and it hooks you, like you're in. But
that's the problem.
But sometimes it can be hard to like get back into it.
Yeah, but the problem is with us doing like this now, we'd have to be playing something completely different.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other factor right now.
It'll...
Yeah, my brain is already overloaded with logistics playing this game plus my day job. So
yeah.
Yeah, let's you know, I mean I was talking about masochists earlier and I am clearly one of them.
That's what I mean. It's just like, you know, because I'm playing this, I don't really want to go back into the Dyson Sphere.
Yeah.
If I'm playing, I don't know, something else down the line. What can I use as an example? I don't know. Say going back into Power World, and Power World was the only thing we were playing, or a survival game or whatever.
Oh sure.
Then, you know, I might go back in to Dyson Sphere. I just...
Sure.
It's hard to handle two, you know, like logistic-based games at the same time because otherwise it starts getting confusing. And one game
yeah, I mean, for
is
me, it's
enough.
not so much. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not so much getting like the confusing part. It's just getting overloaded logistically. Like my brain starts burning out. And then I get to the point where I want to play neither game, because I'm just feeling like massively overloaded.
I'll come back and...
Okay, so I think I have all the recipes set up for Bank 2. I'm gonna go ahead and tie in Bank 2. I just want to see if it's gonna produce fuel or not. So, and I mean, if it's, because obviously it's gonna get backed up with fuel, and that's
Well, yeah.
fine.
And we need to know if it's going to kick out polymer.
What happened? That's weird. What happened here?
You happened.
Did I delete that or something? That's weird. Because I already had this set up in a way I thought I liked. I don't know how I disconnected this part. I thought I had all 3 lines connected up like that.
No,
That's
you
weird.
accidentally did it when you took pipe out.
Oh, okay.
When you said, "Oh no, I don't want it connecting into oil," you know, I don't want it taking oil into refineries right now. You accidentally
Yeah, but I thought I
caught
only
it.
took out this section, but I thought I don't know. Whatever, lose my mind. Moving on.
Yeah, it's like you can if you use mass dismantle, you can accidentally do it. But one
Well, I
thing
wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Like I said, moving on. I don't want to think about it. Moving on.
But in general, you can if you're using mass dismantle and then you point as well at somewhere else.
Oh, that I know. That I know. It's just I wasn't looking in that direction, and the end result is what, like I said, moving on. It doesn't make sense in my brain. I just want to move on. It's fixed.
What are you doing with the pipes to saturate first?
So yeah.
Because
then
obviously they're still going red.
Yeah,
so.
because they're not connected to power. I just wanted see all the oil coming in here. Because I think we're all connected there. Because yeah, if I can get all these pipes saturated with oil, then I know all that's connected up correctly that way. So and then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with floor 2.
Yes, you do. And pumps and.
No, I'm not worried about the pumps. I'm more concerned about the visual design of a second floor because I don't want to just like stack it and make a second floor. I want to try and make some effort for some aesthetic look. Okay, so that looks good there. So I'm gonna tie this in, and these should all come online, I hope.
Yeah, they're all showing green.
Yeah, I see green. And then we're gonna see a whole bunch of, this is all gonna populate with fuel.
Fuck.
What?
Okay, first one's stuck with the polymer resins not flowing out of it.
First one or second one?
One where I'm stood in front of.
Okay.
That one's stuck. Don't know if it's up or down.
Yeah, looks like it was up here where.
Fifth.
Is it coming out? No, it's still not coming out. Oh, let me check down below.
Can you check the fifth one on the first bank as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, fifth one on first bank.
Oh, no. Shit. I did the same problem. I did the same thing I did last time.
Okay, you're gonna have to do second bank then as well.
So, alright, check it. Give it a moment. I forgot to power the sink.
Ah, fair enough.
So I'll give it a second. We should start seeing items coming out here.
Fifth one on first bank's going down. What's this? That's the second time you've done that.
I know. Well, that's why I said again.
That's losing polymer resin. That's losing resin. Yes, that's losing polymer resin. First one on third bank. I don't think first one on third bank is losing any at all.
Okay.
Because it's built up to like 68 and that number. It's
Yeah,
not
it looks
dropping.
like, well, check, also, the second one looks like it's working with 3, 4, and 5 also doesn't look like it's coming out the bottom here.
Which
So
bank?
let me, on that last bank you were talking about.
Okay. Yeah, because that's nearly full.
Okay, so, yeah, this first one.
5 is. $77.
Okay, that one's coming out now. So, for whatever reason, looks like it didn't connect up properly. Yep, this one's going down now.
Oh, being good. That is
That
now.
one's going down now.
And
Yeah, and this one's empty. Okay, so that looks good there.
that one, the last bank's idle because the pipe is full.
That's fine. But it looks
Okay.
like everything's connected up properly with the...
Well,
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, now we're just not getting anything out of it because the
Yeah.
fuel's saturated, which is fine. That's... Okay, but it looks like everybody should work fine once fuel is connected into some generators.
Well, painting will get.
Now I just need to figure out the generators.
Okay, so you. Oh, bye. Right. Well, I'm gonna go nip over back to main.
Okay.
A minute. Then, obviously. Any painting and stuff like that will get done again. Because you're going to be doing, you're going to mess around with construction and stuff now.
Yeah. Okay, so that looks good there.
I do wonder if there's something around here that wants to try and kill us. Sometimes when we come down here, we get a mess.
There's a lot of... Well, yeah, I mean, there's a few things that we piss off along the way.
Yeah.
Which, that's fine.
Like here. Oh, is it a spitter? I think it's a spitter. Did not realise that. I don't suppose you realise that either.
What?
No, is that my eyes? Just no, it is moving. It's like you won't see it now because it's cloudy. It's like some sort of like monorail type system thing on the inside of that ring on the space elevator thing.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
I've only just noticed it because I'm like I say, I'm just riding the rails, having a look up, and noticed it moving. I'm like, is that just my eyes? Or
Nope.
Interesting. I do wonder what that is going to be. Because it kind of looks like it's some sort of orbital space station platform. And I'm not going to look it up because I don't want to spoil it.
That's fair.
I've just realised, because even that whole thing that I'm doing at Central, I can't even put into the blueprint. Can't make a blueprint out of it because it's because it's like a unique thing with the train. Get on the rail.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it comes down to figuring out, like with the blueprint stuff, it's like, so there's certain repeated patterns that can sometimes make sense to set up a blueprint for. But obviously there's a lot of, unique elements and connections as well.
Yeah.
Do.
I mean, like I said, that could be enough. I think that'll be enough episode off stream job, because I mean, I don't want to go to the extreme of literally just drawing it out, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like taking my rocket book and bloody scribbling
Why
it
not?
out. Because that just seems too extreme. But
I mean, if it helps, why not?
well, I suppose.
I mean, like I said, it's like I used a third-party thing for Salt for doing the layout for, like I jotted down a bunch of notes in Notepad. I used this third-party thing for Salt for the floor plan layout. I used the Satisfactory calculator to generate all the recipes for what I was doing. Like I documented it fully, so I knew when I was going into it what my plan was.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it helps you to like, use the Rocket Book and figure some shit out, by all means, like, do it. Like, why wouldn't you?
Because it might seem a bit nerdy. I mean, we have
To who? I mean, you're talking to me. I'm a fucking nerd.
No, but for outsiders.
Well, who cares? Fuck them.
I mean, we do have that bloody spreadsheet with all the items on, but I'm still not sure that that's every item.
Yeah, it might not be. But yeah, no, I mean, you're telling me that these people doing these friggin' YouTube things like Kibitz and others aren't friggin' like, jotting down or writing extensive notes on what they're fucking doing?
They probably will do.
Right.
Well,
My point being is...
That's like John.
Yeah.
Even John with his Fallout series or his Morrowind or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's got notes.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I've literally had his bloody settlement series he did recently. Sim Settlements 2 series he did. I'm watching that back again.
Right.
Well, I tried to get into his Morrowind series, and it was like, yeah.
Yeah, Morrowind's a hard one to get into.
I mean, I did give it its dues. I gave it 5 episodes. So it wasn't just a one episode and not, like stop watching it. I did give it like 5 episodes, and yeah, no, I just couldn't follow it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, like, because I was a big Morrowind fan back in the day. Like, I played the shit out of Morrowind back in the day. Amazing game, awesome. The problem is I can't play Morrowind anymore.
Right.
Because it's old enough that it's just hard to get into with modern conveniences.
Yeah.
Because there's like so much written dialogue, and I don't have the time or the patience to like sit there and read all that shit in a game anymore.
What was Baldur's Gate not like that?
I'm not going to go back and play Baldur's Gate either.
Oh, I meant 3, number 3.
No. I mean, there's a lot of voice dialogue. I mean, yeah, there's definitely stuff to read, but like there's a lot of like cinematic elements and other stuff where there's plenty of like spoken dialogue.
Fair enough.
And and the parts that you do read are like formatted better, and like Morrowind is very verbose. There's a lot of words. There's too many words. You talk to any NPC and they just want to tell you their frickin' life story, and you can go down a rabbit hole. And it's really cool. Don't get me wrong. Back in the day, I loved the shit out of Morrowind. But it's just not really a game that I can play again. Like, I've tried going back into it, and it's too much. Too much.
It's like I could never really get into like Skyrim or...
Yeah, I mean, from my understanding, like, you were never into, like, those kind of games. Which is fine. I mean,
well,
not everybody is going to be into, into Skyrim. Like, I was a big fan of Skyrim, Like, I was a big fan of Morrowind. Oblivion, not so much. And then, big fan of Skyrim.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, Fallout games, yeah. Apart from one. I liked all the old other Fallout games, bar one.
Yeah.
And you know exactly which one that is.
Oh, I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, we have 1,388. Smart plating, by the way.
Cool.
So that's just been cranking that shit out, even though we've been there for a while.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. I mean, that's the nice thing about just, leaving that shit running for a bit.
And yeah, it's just yeah, 76 just could have been so much better.
Well, I mean, 76 should have been just co-op.
Yeah.
Like but they wanted to turn it into an MMO, and they wanted to make it into a live service. And it's like, okay, fine, but it sucks.
Yeah, and it's like played it on launch day, and the beta. Even David said that as well. The beta played better than launch day.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Because I mean, I played a bit of the beta, but I never played launch. Mainly because I really wasn't impressed with the beta. And it was also laughable to call that a beta anyway. You don't have a beta a few weeks before launch.
No.
That's not what a beta is. That's not what a beta means. It's a goddamn pre-release demo.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because a beta implies that this is still in development and there's bound to be big changes before it launches. You're not going to do a beta a few weeks before release and then do a whole bunch of big changes. Especially Bethesda is not going to do that. So, like, don't play that bullshit that, like, oh yeah, it's a beta. It's like, no, it's not. You clearly are only illustrating that, you have zero regard for your player base because you know what a beta is. And you know that this isn't it.
Yeah.
Dimensional expansion increased to 300%. New understanding of matter manipulation technology allows the dimensional storage to deconstruct all matter to the subatomic level, storing its elementary particles until the part is recalled.
That was a bad move.
You are digging into deeper layers. Shallow matter contains wind of symphonies and void songs and deep echoes.
It is fascinating what one can find out simply by looking closer.
Okay, do not upgrade it again. Not upgrade it again. We haven't got the power to sustain that. If everything's switched on now to upload, which probably would do, it's going to be over 7,500.
Yeah, we got enough power to cover that.
Quite a lot of stuff turned on. I mean, we're up to 3.2. But I dare to think how much it's going to crank it up to.
Right.
I mean, I could do the upload speed. The upload speed would be alright, wouldn't it? Because we're only 60 a minute right now.
Yeah, it should be.
That'll be 12.5% increase. No, I'm going up with the some things. Fluctuates. Well, I've been part of alphas and betas for like the original Planet Coaster. And that wasn't a few months before launch. That was earlier on. So say the game was coming out in
that's when
November.
that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Say the game was coming out in, I don't know, let's use November as an example. The alpha and the beta were like back end of 1 year and early, you know, early-ish beginning to the new year sort of thing. But in between the alpha and the beta, there was a lot of changes.
Right.
You know, there was more development done off player feedback. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Planet Coaster 2, but they really need to listen to the community a little bit more. Because it hurts. It really does.
Right.
Okay, so that's 120 minutes.
Dimensional upload speed increased. The dimensional shift now no longer cares how complex the components of the original part are, and will save each part as a single collection of particles that can be instanced easily.
Grow shift the body chord flow cycle song of the 5-layered shallow state.
I'm working on it, but are you saying there is another layer? Is it a sensor limitation?
Deepen.
Helpful.
You say so.
Well, she clearly knows something. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously on the Planet Coaster series I've been doing, Planet Coaster 2 series I've been doing, it's like there's been a lot. At times it's been sounding like I've been absolutely shitting on the game, but it isn't. It's just because the game feels more geared towards consoles and controllers.
Right.
It feels like the PC players have got.
Well, it seems there was a lot of people not happy with Planet Coaster 2.
Left behind, which is really annoying. They should have.
Yeah.
Problem was, if they were gonna do it for all the consoles as well, they should have done. Really, just built it around the PC first,
Sure.
but also keep it in mind for consoles, because the majority of the long-standing player base is PC players.
Right.
You know, one of my friends, one of my Dutch friends, used to be heavily sort of involved with the Planet Coaster community and everything. He basically put a rather stark review on the game.
Yeah.
And basically said she wouldn't touch it. And that hurt. That would hurt them, because the fact that she is quite an influential figure within the Planet Coaster community.
Yeah.
And to hear...
Well, I mean, Planet Coaster 2 is still only 60% positive on Steam. Like, it's still mixed. A lot of people are not happy with the rollout of that.
Yeah. And it's just the way that, you know, she basically turned around and said, yeah, until you really sort it out, I'm going to go back to Planet Zoo.
Yeah.
Which
Fair
means
enough.
it was quite a burn as well.
Yeah.
But I kind of get why, because it's... Between Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, were similar teams working on it. I don't think it's the same. Looking back through credits of each game, it's not the same it's not the same team or similar team members that looks like who've worked together. Just feels like the game's been taken in I want to say quality over substance.
Right.
Is it quantity or quality over substance? basically.
Well, it's usually quantity over quality.
Oh.
Usually.
Well, basically, the problem is they've tried to make it look prettier, which has lacked in terms of the way the game actually plays and handles and stuff like that. It yeah, it just feels like they've kind of wanted to make it look better than how the game functions. But they are listening. I'll give them the dues. They have been listening to the community, and they have been listening to a few of the higher sort of regarded community members of like the Planet Coaster. People, and it's like, yeah, you're listening, but you're gonna try and fix it, but the problem is you've already released your first paid DLC and not fixed your game properly.
Yeah, that's generally frowned upon.
And it's a ride pack. I mean, it's not heavily priced, it's not expensive, it's not stupidly priced. That's not my gripe with that. It's the fact that you've released the DLC and the game is still not as good as it could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, you know, maybe give it time, but problem is how much damage are you going to do to yourself before you try and pull it around? I mean, okay, you know, I know we always talk about No Man's Sky. Holy crap, that was disastrous when that game launched. But they pulled it back. I mean, okay, the multiplayer side, okay.
Right. I mean, the multiplayer side leaves something to be desired, but I mean, you know, they did do something there as far as making it multiplayer experience. It's not a co-op experience, but it is an online experience. In fairness, so which I don't give a shit about personally.
No, but we were gonna try. We were gonna try it, and
we tried.
And failed.
we sure as shit tried, but yeah, that's yeah, that doesn't work out too well.
I mean, I'm hoping they have better luck with this other game that they're doing. I never remember which game it is now.
Light No Fire.
Was it Light No Fire?
Yeah.
Well, what's Atmosphere then? Is that somebody else?
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Or is that the airport is that the airport CEO dudes?
Yeah, it's the airport CEO dudes.
Okay.
Is MSFAR.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So, yeah, because Light No Fire is the is No Man's Sky's No Man's Sky guys. Which to me visually, because I mean I've sunk a lot of hours into No Man's Sky, so like immediately when I saw the trailer for Light No Fire, it was like, yeah, that looks like No Man's Sky, but fantasy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not to say that like, you know, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just they definitely have an art style, and that art style, you know, comes across to Light No Fire. And I mean, I have some hopes for Light No Fire, but a lot of it comes down to how they're handling multiplayer. And like I've expressed before, the fact that obviously multiplayer is foundational to the game, like they're not tacking it in after the fact, they're not laying it on. It's something that they're building up from the ground up. I'm hoping that they realize the importance and the benefit of a co-op experience as well as a larger online experience. Yeah. Like if they want to do an online experience, that's fine, but like there needs to be the smaller co-op, like, you know, 3 or 4 people, you know, working together experience, you know, and not the larger, like, you can come join me in my world, but you really don't have much impact on it. Like it's
Yeah.
still mine, but you can come join me. Like I don't know. There's other games that have done that, and to me, that's not even multiplayer to me. You know, like yeah, debate. You know, arguably it is, but like it just doesn't feel, you know, enjoyable to me in any way. Speaking of not enjoyable to me in any way, I see that. Man, that would have been a good segue if I could remember the name of the game. Shit, why can't I not remember the name of this game all of a sudden? It's not, and I mean, I should. I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now.
I'll give you a minute.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Every particle now has encoded potential reconstruction memory for when any part using that particle is recalled, enabling instancing on the fundamental particle level.
You grow shifted the body chord flow cycle song of the 6th layer. Harmonious. Your cycle songs will only deepen the layers.
I'm always working on myself, the time will come.
Cool.
Would you like the manual upload?
Sure. I go to across there.
Did you think of that game?
Yeah, Valheim is what I
Yeah.
was thinking of. Referring to games that, you know, I forget what my segue was now. But anyway, the I see that they've been doing some stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
And, well, yeah, they got some new updates and shit coming out. And, yeah, I don't know. And that we talked about before. It's a game I'm so torn on because I really enjoyed like a lot of the time that we spent with that game.
Yeah.
But also, all the new content that they keep on adding just seems to make it less fun, not more fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here is your manual upload.
Thank you.
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory. Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
The window within the window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
Boggles me because that's making no fucking sense. It's not revealing anything. Oh, okay. So we
No,
can
it's just a bunch of gobbledygook. Like, I mean, obviously there's, like, Ada is communicating with this alien tech and seems to be having some understanding of potentially higher technologies. But I don't know if that actually means anything or if it's just a whole bunch of banter.
Yeah. That 240-minute upload is not going to be bad. That was really quick, because I just, like, wanted to see how quick it would upload some rifle ammo, and... yeah. Pretty much, and it's got
Yeah, it goes pretty quick.
multiple stacks as well,
Right.
so...
Oh, yeah, because it's got multiple things that you can upload in one go. That's cool.
How are we doing on the coupons? Curious. Still got a lot of coupons to go, like. I mean, we have
Coupons.
152 coupons. Because we got some off that bloody thingy as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Advent calendar. Now, how are you guys getting on? 1,700. You're actually to the point of where we need to push it around yet? No. Oh, that's an obelisk present. If I'd have pressed E then. Oh, shit. That would have hurt. Dramatically. It's funny how it's moved, because it wasn't there originally, it was somewhere else. Weird. So...
Yeah, that's a good way to do that. So ideally, that should be that corner.
wondering what
Okay.
I might... Right, okay.
What?
Give me 2 seconds, and I shall be back.
Okay.
Right, I'm back. Need to quickly
Welcome back.
do... Gonna run down to fuel. Well, package fuel. Oil battery. Gonna upload some fuel into the depot. Then we've got an emergency supply in there. I mean, ideally we should really be possibly shipping that. I don't know.
Oh
'cause
yeah. I mean, that should get packaged fuel should get. I mean, well, we can potentially depot that for right now.
That's what I'm gonna...
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
It just might come in handy. You know what we didn't do? We were supposed to do? We talked about it. We should have done it. You fucking might know.
I mean, are you gonna tell me or?
We didn't set up any radar towers.
Oh, yeah, that was on the list.
We talked about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was on the list.
Hmm. I can't believe I haven't just friggin' remembered. I don't know why it took me so long to remember. That was great. But it didn't until you hit the edge of the belt. Whee. Done. That's a fucking spider. Uh-oh. Fuck me, you can jump quite far. Oh, piss off. No, I need to eat. Eat. Eat before you die. Eat before you die. Eat before you die. Eat before you die. Where the fuck are you? You gonna jump? Ah, yeah. Are you fucking kidding? Whoa. And the fucking spitter killed the spider, but the spider killed me.
Whoops.
Well, there goes the fucking 15 days or whatever it was without incident.
Yeah, there goes the record.
I cannot believe how fucking high and far them spiders can actually jump. Because at one point, I was on top of like coral, and it could literally jump that high and
Yeah, they got
far.
some crazy. Yeah, they definitely got some crazy height on them.
But it was one of the big bastards. It wasn't one of the small ones. Maybe we should, when Willow comes back, maybe we should get her to do some medical inhalers.
Oh yeah, I think she was working on that before.
Because it kind of maybe better than just food, because the amount of thing that the food gives you compared to probably what a medical inhaler can do for you.
Yeah, I think a medical inhaler boosts you back up to full.
Hmm.
So yeah, they're definitely worth doing, for sure.
It's fucking nighttime, isn't it? You remember?
Yeah.
Give me my rifle. Those don't run out of power. Oh, crap. Kind of helps that wasn't in a decent position for me to be able to just jump and switch the parachute quickly. Don't like coming around this purple area at night time.
Yeah, it's not great during the day. It's even worse at night.
That's why. Fuck off. Lose interest in me. Lose interest in me. Lose interest in me. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. I'm giving you the runaround right now. I'm giving you the runaround. Seriously, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. The hairs on the neck, on the back of my neck are standing on end. get me up here though, because you can jump. Oh, fuck off! Oh, are you kidding me? I can't hit you. I can't hit you. Fucking can't. Oh my god. Didn't know if you could see the stream out there.
I didn't even think to look at the stream. I don't know. Jeeps, I should have been looking at the stream.
Literally, I give the fucking spider the runaround. Managed to get it. It jumped and got stuck on here. On the top of the power tower. Couldn't get me with its attack. So I was literally stood at the side just fucking shooting it.
Nice.
But every time I could hear it, you know, about to jump at me, and it was like, the hairs on the back of my neck were just, I don't know what it was. I could just feel myself going into like a, you know, like where you get hot sweat?
Yeah.
Like panic-induced sweat. And that's what it felt like with that spider chasing me then.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
That's why I hate coming here in the night time. There's not so many spiders during the day. Seems to be
Right.
Seems like they just come out at night. It's like, look, just fuck off. I know there's spiders and, well, there's hatches and shit down there. Definitely used to be a spider down there somewhere. Oh yeah, there is spiders, but they're only the minis. They're fast little bastards and all. Does that mean that spitter would have killed that? That spitter would have killed that spider, wouldn't it? Spitter's easy enough to deal with. Can't remember where it killed it. We actually got any yeah, we do have we have root samples there. So what I'll do is grab that. Grab that. Alan takes a fucking piss out of me though. Funny.
Oh.
When I get the spiders, when the spiders end up bloody trying to get me. He just says he just laughs.
Yeah.
There's sort of panic in my voice and the.
I mean, it is objectively funny. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so if you actually need any fuel for your jetpack, it's going to be like 300.
Okay.
It's going to be like, it's going to stack size to 300 in the dimensional depot, so. I mean, I'm not going to put the smokeless or the black powder out like that in, because I can just come down here and craft them. There's no point because we're going to have a weapons factory at some point, so.
Yeah.
We just need the powers, you know, we need the power sorting before we can. And like we said, the main priority is power.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is, I mean, ideally, once I have done this, we should be good on power for
Quite a while.
a while.
I mean, we have geothermals if need. We could add geothermal.
Right. Yeah.
if
Right.
need
That's
be.
it. Right. That's yeah. And that's the other thing too is like once we get the parts, because I think we need like computers for that, right? I think for geos. We need what do we need for geos? No, we don't. We need the hell are those? Those circuit boards?
Circuit boards.
You know what are those? That's my.
I'm currently riding the rail, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, I know that. I know. No. Oh, it's no high-speed connectors.
Yeah, and that's the issue. I mean,
Yeah.
we get some off the doggos, but
Right. So yeah, I mean, once we have a factory set up for those guys, you know, we got pretty much the rest of the parts. So that means we can. I mean, we're pretty good to go as far as doing more of those. So yeah, I mean, once we can do those, tapping onto the geothermals will be good. They don't get they give us a
fluctuate.
variable amount. Yeah, they fluctuate. But we're going to have a solid over 20K with the fuel gen plus the coal gen. We'll have like a solid like 24K plus. Then if we stack on the geos, I mean, I don't know how much that's going to give us, but if we keep stacking those on, that'll give us even more overage. So, yeah, I think we're going to be good with power for a bit. And I am kind of making. I'm going a little fancy over here, so don't worry.
oh, lose interest. Fucking lose interest in me. Lose interest in me. You're not gonna now. No, are you fuck?
That connects that way, so then I don't need this turnaround. Because I could just turn this into.
Please tell me you fucking lost interest. If I turn around, you're still fucking following me. Fuck. Where are you? Usually you were gonna help me last time. This time, you're not around now to help me. Last time I got chased by a fucking spider. You lost interest. Please tell me he's lost interest. Good, he's lost. Okay, no, he hasn't lost interest. He's trying to path to me. Okay, he jumped off a fucking cliff, but I don't see him now. This is where he's going to be a fucking pier somewhere, and he fucking get the shit out of me. Fucking hate the way they jump. Kind of remind me of the bloody jumping spiders.
Yep. I think that's pretty much what they're going for.
Yeah. Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Just the way they jump. Oof. Okay. Well, it's nearly time to wrap up, but the last thing I want to do before, well, it's time to wrap up, but the last thing I want to do before we wrap up is come back over to you and have a look at your progress. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
Well, technically, technically, what? It takes what, about 4 minutes to get over to you? If not a little bit longer.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, you came over what? Actually, no. When did you actually set off over there before the stream started?
I don't remember. I remember seeing 27, so I know it takes at least 3 minutes.
Yeah. We're gonna get drones in the next tier, aren't we?
I think so.
Oh, there's a spider there. There's a spider there. Don't follow. Don't follow. Oh, you missed. I'll lose interest.
I don't have trouble with the... I mean, I just keep going and they're usually fine.
But I can hear it jumping. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's tracking me like a fucking rad scorpion.
sure. But I mean, they'll stop.
Yeah. Still jumping. The rad scorpions. That's a big... I can play Fallout. Rad scorpions don't bother me. These bastards. Absolutely fucking bother me. I think it's the...
Well, they're more spider-like.
It's lost interest. I just... Oh. And Willow goes, yeah, there's arachnophobia mod. Yeah, but... See, the little ones, yes, the little bastards, but they don't... They creep me out still. But they're a little bit easier to deal with.
Right.
Because they're like money spiders. Now money spiders don't bother me. Because money spiders are tiny. But the big bastards on this game. No. And it's since they changed them. Because they changed the character model, if you remember, of the spider.
Did they?
Slightly, yeah.
I forgot they did that.
And then they added the jump. The spiders never used to jump at you.
Right.
And then for some ungodly reason they decided, oh, let's make the spiders jump.
Yeah, why not? People like that, right?
Okay, spiders are enough to jump scare you at times. That's the whole point with them.
Yep. Yeah, that is kind of their deal.
And it's going to be it's going to be interesting to see when we see trains flowing in and out of here as well.
Oh yeah.
At the central. Like I said, I am going to slightly probably redesign that. Slightly redesign the bottom platform.
Right.
It's only just... I mean, we keep getting attacked by bloody hogs every single fucking time. It's usually a big alpha and two little ones. But we managed to get rid of the spitters, and then we get the alpha and the two other hogs. Decide they want to go and catch a train.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm hearing a mouse click or it's just a sound of this thing riding around.
Could be the sound of that thing, because I'm not necessarily doing a lot of mouse clicks.
I'm nearly there. In theory. Well, I should be. But I'm just coming out to the... Is this a canyon? Is it the canyon?
Yeah. You're the desert? Yeah, The desert canyon or the desert area or the beach canyon? Or, well, not really beach canyon, but canyon.
No, it's where I'm at the ramp where we took the books down. Yeah, because this isn't...
Oh, yeah, it's the desert area that leads into the canyon.
This not Rocky Desert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the other one's Dune, isn't it? The other one's Dune Desert, where you were messing around with your blueprints.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
where
Dune
that
Desert.
is, it's adjacent to Dune Desert. So, because if you went the opposite direction from where you're going now, you'd hit the Dune Desert.
Yeah. Because, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind, I don't mind the areas, it's just... Did we make a good choice for starting off in Grassfield? Well, it was kind of a throwback.
I think it's fine.
It was kind of a throwback to where we originally started, because we originally started in Grassfield.
Right.
And then we decided we'd go Northern Forest.
Yeah.
But that was before we could get rid of the, not with it, we could get rid of the poison rocks. Which was actually a good choice for them to do. Allow us to get rid of them rocks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, holy shit. I mean, not being able to get rid of those would have been a complete nightmare. But I mean, I do like the progression in the game where it goes from, poison being a problem, and then they give you the bombs, and then radiation becomes a problem, so then you get the radiation suit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I do like the way that gets kind of balanced out.
Okay, so I see a whole lot of... Did I paint these pipelines or was tempted?
I have not painted any pipelines.
Oh, okay, that must be pipelines that I painted. Yeah, because I haven't painted any of these yet. Well, this looks interesting. You're getting fancy over there, aren't you?
I said I was.
I know you said, I know you said you were getting fancy. I'm guessing... Yeah. Entrance. Interesting.
So yeah, so there's gonna be one of these on each main line, and then this will, and then you can go down on either side, and then you can go up to the second floor, and then this is where we start. So this foundation is different because I was using it as a reference point to line up with the machine below it. So this lines up perfectly with the machine below it. So this will be the start of the next 30, going over this way. And then, yeah, the outside I was, just adding some windows and some angles and just trying to play with some different basic design ideas.
Yeah.
I'm going to be adding some lighting inside as well. But I do like I wanted to make sure that I had, a bunch of windows for some natural light coming in here as well. And, but obviously once this gets completely covered up, this first floor is going to be pretty dark, even with windows along pretty much most of the exterior. it's going to get pretty dark, but it should look pretty sweet once I get some lighting on it. And and I like the little catwalks, you know, coming up through here. And then of course I'll have to, I think what I might do before doing this entire floor, using this bank as a reference, I think I'm just going to go up to that third floor, just to figure out how the catwalks and stuff are going to connect up to that third floor before doing the whole thing. So that way I can kind of figure out my pattern with this one row. And then once I've kind of figured all that out, then I'll fill in the rest of these 30, look into hooking those up. Because I'd like to get the second floor online and have power, like, you know, have them running while I'm still working on the third floor. But I just want to make sure I have a solid plan for how that's all going to come together.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I do that. And, yeah, so I want this weird, like, curved stuff on the outside out here.
No, it's exterior. It's the
Yeah, I just wanted to keep kind of
corner extensions.
Yeah, and I just want to kind of keep an interesting, like, exterior look.
Yeah.
To add some depth to the walls instead of just having, like, flat walls with windows. I just wanted to have more variation of depth on the outside.
Yeah. Which it does
was-
look. That's it. It makes it look interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I was going for. You know, some of those relatively simple, but, you know, kept things visually interesting.
Yeah. But yeah.
So,
Anyways, we're gonna end this one here. So obviously, thank you to anybody who's popped by. Obviously, thank you to Tim for being here.
you're welcome.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we shall see you the next one. So until then,
Later.
goodbye for now.